Hello everyone, I've been saving up my chests in this game for a while and I thought I'd unbox them all at the same time. Now, most of them are silver, so the vast majority are silver. I've got some of the Halloween ones and some of the fancy ones. What I'll do is I'll open the fancy ones first, so anyone just interested in those can just watch the beginning and then skip it. I will do a summary of everything I've got at the end, so if you want to watch the fancy opening at the start and skip to the end, if you're impatient, that'll do you fine. So I've also made a note of the total DPS I get for my rings, amulets, coins, and horns. So I'll put that in the comparison at the end and see just see what I got from those 107 silver ones. So if we start the unboxing, before I start, one other thing I'm going to be looking at. I'm not really worried about these bonuses, but what I will do is see how many enchantment points I get for Jim the Lumberjack, because he's my main damage dealer. So let's start. Let's start with these regular Halloween ones before we do the fancy Halloween ones. Okay, you've got Power Boost, boring, duplicate. I still need to get the achievement for the two Halloween heroes. So you've got Jack here and Wendy the Witch, and there's an achievement for getting all 3 items of clothing on them. I think, okay, that might be the third one, because I'm sure I had 2 of them before. Did I get the achievement? Oh, maybe it was just a better version of one you already got. Never mind. Ooh, hold on. What I'll do actually, let me turn off the chat. I know chat's one of the best features of this game, but for purposes of this, I don't think you guys want to see that. Chit chat. There we go. Off. Okay, so we're going through these Halloween chests. 3 cards in each one. I'm pretty sure I got most of them by doing the free play event. I have bought chests in the past, but not for the Halloween one. More bonuses. Oh, another duplicate, that's no good. I don't tend to use Wendy, so these enchantments aren't too useful. Jack's pretty good at the front of a formation. Takes all the damage in case monsters reach him. Right, so let's look at the fancy Halloween ones. 5 in each. Silver amulet. Share. Ooh, that's new. Increase all gold farming 25% up by duplicate, so must have already had it and not noticed. DeLorean, always useful. More DPS. Ooh, whoa, 20% by everyone. Ah, that's annoying. That means I'm gonna have to start using Wendy. Okay, I didn't mean to click that. Let's have a look. You got this. Nope. Okay, it's new. Another fancy Halloween one. I'll go find 25% more duplicates. It's always useful. Base DPS. Okay, I've already got it apparently. I think I have a 300 DPS increase if that exists. And I think there is a ring that increases DPS by 8%. But I don't know if I got one. So the Halloween event ends in under 20 hours. It's been pretty good. I have played other clicker games in the past, such as mostly Clicker Heroes, and as far as I'm aware, they don't do events as well as this game. So it's always fun to have something else to do whilst you're leveling up. And the other event, I believe, coming after this is the American Festival, Thanksgiving. Okay, so let me just check if I got the achievements, because that would be pretty annoying if I didn't. Right at the end. Yeah, I did. 3 slots in Jack-o'-lantern. No! Alright, I just mean I might need to buy some Halloween chests. Just get our achievement. That's annoying. Never mind. Okay, back to opening the chests. Let's go to these. Quantum Leap, 8 hours forward. Okay. No more items for Lumberjack. Which is a bit annoying. I may need to reanalyze which is my main damage dealer after this, just in case someone got enchanted so much. I can click on that. Yeah, just in case someone got enchanted so much that they now become the new main damage dealer. I know a lot of people use Werewolf instead of Lumberjack, but I don't know if it's a gear I've got on him, but he doesn't even compare. If anyone is looking for more gear in this game and you haven't already got it, there are 4 public codes. If you go into chat and ask for them, someone will copy and paste them, and you can use those 4 codes to get some pretty good starting gear. So if you're just starting out in the game, you can get like there is an item for Jack, I think, that comes in it. There's an item for Nate, which is like a 200% bonus. It's a stick of dynamite. So if you haven't got those, it's worth looking them up. Okay, going through these pretty quickly. Got no idea how long this video will be. Another good thing about this game is the devs seem to be pretty active in the chat. I've seen them talking about future plans for the game, and I know they've mentioned that in the future we will be able to spend idols on something. But what that will mean is you lose the idols, so you lose the DPS bonus you get. So you're going to have to be very careful about what you use them on. And another thing mentioned is there is going to be a way to open multiple chests at the same time, which will make videos like this a lot shorter. Okay, I haven't seen anything amazing pop up in these chests. And annoyingly, still nothing for Jim. Come on, chests. Show me what you're made of. I remember seeing someone in chat previously claim they have 72 enchanted points on Wendy the Witch. So I'm assuming they must have bought an insane amount of chests. I think they mentioned we only paid for 2, but I'm not sure I buy the maths on this. So in case anyone hasn't opened too many of these chests and is watching this video to try and find out what sort of items you get in it, as you can see, you mostly get the bonuses that are of limited use. You get random trinkets to go on the heroes. If you get a duplicate one, it turns into an experience point. Okay, so that is all the fancy chests. Anyone not interested in the 105 basic chests, because I want to open them all in one go, if you want to skip to the last part of the video, and then I'll do a summary of all the items I got. So obviously it might take a while to go through all of these. Wonder if I'll go with the YouTube limit. I'm trying to think of one. I know in the past they've had a limit of half an hour on videos. I've got a feeling that was a long time ago. Now I know one strategy people have with chests is save them up and only use them once they get stuck. On the off chance that you open it up and you get the big bag of gold, there you go, such as this one, you can instantly use it to buy ideally 25 of a hero and power through a level or 2. However, I'm not entirely convinced that's that useful, because if I'm opening all of these and I'm collecting the DPS rings, the extra gold rings, I've got a feeling these 1 and 2% add up a lot quicker than the one-off hit you get, if that makes sense. So I don't think I'm losing out on anything by doing these all at once. It would be nice if in future updates they brought out more items on heroes. Maybe sort of like the formation skills they have here, where you have to figure out the best formation. Maybe you could do like a mini version of that in each hero, so all the different items give bonuses depending on what other items you've got on the same hero. And it becomes like a little meta formation game in +1 silver chest. Oh, my guy's fighting in the background must have taken down a boss. Dropped a silver chest. I don't know if any of you guys do play Clicker Heroes, but we've got a new guild concept where you work together with teams of up to 10 people to down the same monster. It would be good if they threw something like this in here, because it seems clicker games are pretty popular, and I don't think I'm going to vanish anytime soon. So the more extra features I've thrown in, I think the more likely players are to stay. And this one seems like has certainly the amount of devs needed to implement these new features, whereas other clicking games look like it's just a handful of people doing it. If the chat has anything to go by, there's usually 4 or 5 different devs in the chat rooms. I don't know if I've missed it, but there's still no items for Jim. I think I might finally have to stick Werewolf as my main damage dealer. I think I've got 1 or 2 items for him. Obviously, the main issue with Werewolf is you can't have humans next to him, which can play havoc with whatever, with a lot of builds. Okay, still got 80. Whereas it's roughly, I think we're a third of the way in. I was hoping to render and upload this video tonight, but I've got a feeling it might take a bit longer. You're not Jim. I think that was Hermit, wasn't it? What's that, Jim? Does Jim have antlers? No, Jim's got a hat similar to that guy, but he's got a axe, and he's ginger, I think. Come on, Jim, drop some items. Nope, nope. Nope. Forgot that guy's name. The guy's blatantly an owl. He's pretty good. He's usually in all my lineups with his 30% bonus. So it seems when this game was first out, a lot of people were throwing together lots of different ideas for formations. But now that people have had a chance to experiment, it seems there's only really one suitable one. And that's if you have your main damage dealer, so that's either Jim or Werewolf, and you put him somewhere in the middle of your formation, then you have the I forgot my name, but the 4th hero that gives a 40% bonus to everyone behind her. So you have her in front of your main damage dealer. Then there is that Artaxes the Lion, and he gives 65% bonus to anyone in front of him, so you put him in the back row. You stick that Owl guy, I forgot his name, he gives a 35% bonus to your main damage dealer. And then to finish it off, you put in Princess, because her skills raise DPS for everyone else. So that's your basic lineup. Then what I do is I put in Panda, as he has a lot of gold. If I've got spare space, I put in Kane with Detective because he has a gold bonus. And everyone else, you basically put whoever has the most group DPS increase. So I can't remember, I think one of my characters with an item and a skill, he increases DPS of the whole group by 30%. And obviously, it's your main damage dealer that's getting all of his bonus. So now that I've solved it, kind of, I don't spend that much time tinkering with my builds. Whereas when I first started playing this game, every 5 to 10 levels, I try swapping people around, see if I could figure out what was worth it. Oh, and I also use that Nate and Natalie combo at the start. That turns out to be rubbish. Alright. I'm going to have to do a run just using all these bonuses that I've picked up. I'm going to have 100 of them or something. Right, I'll be honest, this is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. I wasn't... Oh no, what is that Jim the Lumberjack? Hold on. What does he look like? Yeah, no, it's washed up hermit I'm again. I've still got no items for lumberjack. Really annoying. You're not Jim. You're also not Jim. I wonder if I can press the enter key. Nope, space. Nope. I don't think you can click anything. Just click on these individually. I'll have a quick look at all my heroes after this as well and see if I've got 3 items in everyone's slot. I don't know what the odds of that are. Obviously, we've got 120 odd chests here, and I think in the course of the game I've probably opened another 125, so that's 250 chests. And heroes, whatever. Are there? No, I think we're 20 here. No, that sounds like too much. Around 20 heroes, are there? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I think there might be 20 heroes. So at 250 chests, is that going to have 3 items for 20 heroes? That's 60 unique items. Oh, and it's more than that because obviously Pumpkin Guy, Jack, and Wendy, they replace other items, and I know there's some from a previous festival I haven't done. So maybe there's 24 possible heroes. Oh, I'm not too fussed, so I've got all the fancy gear on Jack. Okay, we've gone under 50 chests left. Like I said, if anyone's not interested in watching me open all these, just skip to the last couple minutes of this video where I'll do the summary. I reckon I'm going to fly through the next few missions with all these bonuses. And I still haven't seen an 8% ring. Hey, one of you guys might correct me, and it might not even exist. I'm sure in yeah, when you start up the game and you get the tips, like little hints and tips, I reckon one of those said you can get an 8% ring. Or it wouldn't surprise me if you only got them in the dual chests. Panda. These gold chests that I'm getting on these cards, but one of them seems completely random. So I'm assuming in the it's the game's paused and it's giving me between 25 and 75 million. So it's massive variance. What would be nice if in my YouTube comments you guys suggested what videos you might want to see from this game, because a lot of the basic gameplay is pretty straightforward. So obviously I can do one specifically discussing tactics and formations that work for me. That might be a short video. I doubt many people are going to watch this entire thing just to, on the off chance I discuss some tactics. Or some of the objectives that have weird formations. For example, if some of the slots are crossed out for whatever creatures, and you've had to find a fancy way to do that. Should have made a note at the time I started doing this. Still nothing for Jack. Weird. I doubt there's anything built into this randomness that says if you've already got loads of items on one hero, you don't get too many others. If there is more variety of items in the future, I wonder if this game could incorporate something like an item swap mechanic. So if potentially there are super rare items, and the number of heroes that are feasible to use in the game goes up, I can see people swapping and trading different cards. Sort of like the trading you're doing in Team Fortress 2 or any of Valve's games. Right, Owl Guy's been getting a lot of enchantments, so he's going to be better than ever. God, there's got to be at least one thing for Jim in over 100 chests. It's insane that there isn't. I'm also surprised how many of these basic chests the game gives you. I know the game's free and the only way they make money is from the fancy chests, but I've managed to collect this in, I think, under a week, this many chests. So as long as I'm not too impatient, I don't have that much need to pay for the jewel ones. So only if I want to complete an event like this Halloween one before a certain deadline. Okay, final 10. Come on, Jim. Come on. You're not Jim. Go away, Sal. Nope. Natalie's appeared a few times as well. Maybe I might look into that Natalie and Nate combo again. Alright guys, I need you all to cross my fingers for me. Wait, no, don't cross my own fingers. Cross your fingers for me. I can cross my own fingers. No, no. Stuffed shark for Sal. No. Alright, drum roll, final chest. Go Jim, go Jim, go Jim, go Jim, go Jim. Screw it. Bloody Jim. Alright, empty chest. So, for you guys who did skip ahead for the summary, let's have a look. I started off with 37% and that's gone up to 74. So that is that 37% extra? Oh, so basically doubled. If my maths is right, that's extra DPS. Increased my click damage. It was at 19, so that's 16% extra. Ability cooldown 18.5. It was at 10. I believe I heard some of this caps at 40 the cooldown. And gold increase it was at 16%, so that's 11% increase. It's actually not as high as I thought it would be. I did get the achievements I wanted, which was a Halloween one. I might buy some chests. I don't know if there's another click to win epic loot. Yeah, I think I got ahead in some of these achievements. And if we look at Jim's still at 11. Werewolf has caught up now, which is interesting because he was much lower. He was at 5, I think. Sasha has got 12. She was lower. Just see if anyone's. Whoa, Jack's at 18. Crazy mofo. So he's definitely gonna be used a lot after. Can I look ahead? Okay, no one's too interested in that. Okay, so that was the unboxing. Let's just have a look how many of these. 19 DeLoreans, 13. I'm sure some of you can do the maths and add up just how many hours of gameplay I've got. Probably skip a week ahead in time. A lot of these gold rush ones, power boosts, speeds, clicks, more power. Okay, well that's the end of that. Thanks for watching. Sorry if it's done a bit longer than I anticipated, and come back in a few weeks' time. I'll probably thought of another video to make about this game, but for now I'm gonna keep on playing and try and get some more objectives ticked. Thanks.